Azorius, Control versus Crafty Caprice. Crafty Caprice. Okay, we have good mana, and yeah, this is a little. I mean, this is not ideal to have it in the opening hand, but it's fine. Opponent is also Azorius. Yippee! So, this game is going to be all about making the land drops. So this was a good draw. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, for 3 mana, a creature that deals 2 damage a turn is not that spectacular. Sure. Ooh, do they have Spell Pierce? Beza, what is Beza gonna do? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Beza, all it's gonna do is just gain 4 life, nothing else. So let's just pass the turn here. Be patient. This is uncounterable, so if they add more creatures, I have a good way to clean it up. I do expect them to have Spell Pierce, but or some other form of counter magic. Okay, that's pretty good news. Or they have a way to protect their Ang here and like bounce it or give it hexproof or stuff like that. That's also a possibility. But yeah, we just gotta force these cards out of the opponent's hand. I see it coming, yeah. What is it gonna be? Bounce? Okay, no, it's just gonna...
We must protect the people.
I don't need to pull any trigger yet. I would like to find 1 or 2 more lands, to be honest. But for now, taking 2 a turn is not the end of the world. And every time at the end of their turn, I am doing something and forcing them to do and they always react on their end of turn as well. Okay. What are they gonna get? It'll quench ya. Like, and now this is where, look at this. This is why now my 4 mana is a problem. Because they're just quenching me. They are literally quenching me. That's not too bad, I guess. Alright, they're gonna use the Quenchy or just replay the Ang. So I can't play Teferi, I can't play Farewell. High Noon? Do I want High Noon? Nah. Even have to discard now. How bad is that? How terrible is that? Well, maybe not. Let's see what they do first. Okay, they're not flashing in the end. I think I'm just gonna ditch the farewell or the double Teferi. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be the farewell. I have a verdict. I don't think their graveyard makes any difference. All right. I can start making treasures. And then, okay. Well, that's good for me. I'm absolutely fine with that. Perfect opportunity to use Normalize. They can't quench. Good news. Pass. Just keeping up a march. At least something to do end of their turn is always good. Okay. So what is this gonna be? 3 mana worth. 9 noon. Sure. Okay. All right. So, yeah. All right. Good, 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 good. The problem for the opponent was that, I don't know, they didn't seem to be able to up the pressure. Maybe their game plan was also to have like an early Quantum Riddler and Essence Flux that or something. But yeah, they were just that Ang was just not enough to pressure me enough and gave me so much time to just wait basically. All right, good. Azorius control, game 1, victory. On to the next one. Azorius control versus seasoned Melchizedek. So I don't know why, but recently I've been matching up against mythic players a lot when I queue for Pioneer. All right. Well, that's another, and that's a Azorius indication. Okay, no, it's not. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do I want to drop the High Noon here? What on earth are they? Oh my god, they're Selesnya, but Selesnya what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, that's good news. I'm also gonna drop Narset. They seem to be stuck somehow. Oh, that was my being stuckness. Okay, there are Abzan Greasefang. So, I need to find stuff urgently.
With thoughtfulness before action.
I need to find stuff soon. I can't drop the Elspeth. I cannot drop the Elspeth. That's sure, that's fine.
Such violence is upsetting.
That's fine. I'll take another Normalize happily and an Emperor. Perfect. Alright, let's go from here. Yeah, one spell a turn is good to know. It makes every turn much more plannable. Like for this, I'm gonna Normalize it. Can I drop an Emperor? I think I can. Oh, sorry, not an Emperor. This one. No, I cannot. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah. Go ahead and supply your Stitcher. Okay, no good hits, luckily for me. And now I can flash in the Emperor.
Let your blade do the talking.
I know I'm giving them another mill.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I found a land. What is this? Ah. Oh, that's nice art. I didn't have... That's nice. No wonder you are a Mythic player with that nice art. They're gonna block here 100%. Yeah, so let's see what they mill next. Okay, a wagon. I'm looking for, like, what, farewell? Because that helps me survive even if they somehow manage to pull off the Greasefang. Like, that's what I'm really looking for. Ooh, the Professor of Symbology. Actually, props to some, I don't know who it was exactly, but somebody actually made the suggestion to add this card to the deck. Oof, if I play this here.
Keep watch for it.
All right, I'm like, now the opponent has like one more shot. I have the Dovin's veto. If they have Greasefang though, I have no, and I'm. Yeah. Oh God, what next? What now? What am I gonna do now? Yeah. Yeah. But I wasn't able to prevent that. Okay, yes, I could have not used the normalize on that learner. So did I play sloppily there? Maybe. So they're gonna take out all my Plainsies. Oh my God.
Years of training for this.
And what's gonna happen next is I'm gonna verdict, and they're just gonna reanimate their Greasefang. So I need farewell. Oh my God. I just hope they don't have an untapped land next turn. Basically. This is not looking good at all. I have to hope that they don't have a land or a Greasefang or... Okay, Soaring, yeah. Oh, return creature from back? No, 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 no. Return a creature from your graveyard? No, thank you.
Trust me, you hold that thought.
Should I have used Dovin's Veto there? Probably. I'm nervous. Whenever I play against Mythic players, I get nervous somehow. Okay. All I have is the veto. All I have is the veto. It's perfect. Because they can only play one spell a turn. That's the only thing that's keeping me somewhat alive here. Alright, let's draw.
We need to move quickly.
I think I'm gonna consult here on my turn. Full price. Alright, this is good. This is good news. Just double get lost here. And I think now I'm that kind of made all the difference here. So go to full control. They can reanimate their Grease Fang. I'm just gonna kill it before we even go into combat.
Keep up the pace.
Should I Deluge here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. What are we looking for? I'll take another draw spell. Is Get Lost really my answer to all? I think it is. And then I just untap just some colored, some blue-white mana. Go to full control again. Kill it again immediately. They can only cast one spell a turn. So yeah, this High Noon is really helping me. Like, who knows what they would be doing if I were able to cast more spells per turn.
Hold that thought.
Alright, I'm gonna drop an Emperor. No, I'm gonna drop the Beza or an Emperor. Just drop an Emperor.
Now you've done it. Guards, to me.
You can tell that the opponent is a Mythic player, though, because look, they are still, like, really looking for, like, they are absolutely not giving up at all. And they know, like, they know really what they're going for, what they're looking for. So I can just exile that if I want to. Let's grab Farewell. Okay.
Not do this lightly. This isn't a fight. Let's skip to the good part.
All right. Attack.
I have got new moves to teach you.
And pass. And untap. And I still have a Farewell as a backup option now as well. Yeah, nice, very fair and square of the opponent to just stay fully, you know, not salty, just accepting this, so that sometimes there's nothing you can do to win. And they gave it their best. I know they had 2 lands in the beginning of the game for a long time, so they were just already, they had a very rough start, and it took me probably it took me longer than it needed to pull push this over the finish line, and I gave the opponent potentially a window or two here. So yeah, very giving some kudos here to Melchizedek. You are seasoned, I can tell, absolutely. A very fair player, and the spirit of Magic the Gathering is felt, even virtually, without seeing the face of my opponent. I can really, I felt that. But anyway, on to the next game. Azorius Control versus Seasoned Hans, another seasoned one. Yeah. I'll take this. I might have to consult on 2. Also, I need to be aware that I only have 1 blue currently, because these are just white at the moment. Because this deserted beach is not a plains nor an isle. Is neither a plains nor an island. Also, I'm just realizing that the opponent is running Yorion, which is something I should generally look at least, or check for before even making a mulligan decision. Probably wouldn't have changed my choice here. Okay, they are definitely a multiple colored deck, so let's see what they're up to. I really don't want to just 2 mana my consult, but at the same time, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see what they do. I expect something like a beanstalk. Or... okay, what is that? Pillage, okay. That was a pretty good draw, actually. Alright, and now I'm gonna be starting to do stuff. End of turn. The opponent could be Niv Mizzet. Do I go Deluge? No, I can't even. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness, I cannot even pick her the consult. Yeah, I missed that. I cannot kick her this consult. So what's the play here? I'm just gonna play it normally. Yeah, okay. Now I finally have the more blue. And it's okay here, because I would have overdrawn probably anyway. Wait, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, no, I wouldn't actually. I would have been exactly at 7, so that was not ideal. But now I have double blue at least. Still, I'm kind of locked on the blue, but so I'm looking for like an Wandering Emperor. I'm gonna use Deluge first, because Deluge looks at 4 cards, while Consult looks at 5, but Consult can look at even more later. So with the fewer lands, I would go for Deluge first in this situation. But we are running up against some non-linear decks here these days. Well, okay, Greasefang is normal. I want to make more. I want to keep making my land drops. So a land is probably one thing I'm gonna pick. And looking at this multicolored deck, I think that them running instant spells that are not removal spells is pretty low. So they won't be, like, they cannot punish me here for drawing end of turn. Yeah, those are my picks. This is a great answer to all. I can normalize if they go for, well, like one particularly big thing. I have this. I have time. What did I not have? Knowledge of what the opponent is doing exactly, because so far I haven't played much and they haven't played much. I'll keep a land on top, yeah, absolutely. And I'm not just gonna slam the Elspeth here, that would be risky. That's fine. So they have 4 helixes, so that would be putting me at 11. No, wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 damage, so yeah. Putting me at 8. All 4 helixes put me at 8, so I need to stay above 8. But yeah, that's almost kind of a dead card for them in this situation. I think I'm just gonna make a treasure here. Or no, a treasure. No fish. Is this a good opportunity to normalize? Or use Get Lost? I'm gonna use Get Lost. Maybe that was not so good, but we'll see. So now I can consult again, or flash back the Deluge. What I'm looking for is kind of an Emperor. That's fine. I'm looking for an Emperor. Yep. They are going to have Ley Line, probably. So they're going to gain a bunch of life going forward. They're going to find more cornucopias as well. Do I want to drop the Elspeth somehow? I don't know. I'll do it once I have like a once I have the what's it called? High Noon. Once I have High Noon down, then I might consider going for the Elspeth. So there's an Emperor and a Veto. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, as expected. Now at 11. Because I took... How did I take one extra that way? Oh no, that's... No, 3 helixes and the next one is 8. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be it like. Okay, so what... Reveal their hand, exile a creature card until Valkyrie... Blah, blah, blah. There's not a single creature, so sure, take a peek. I'm playing with open cards now. I'm gonna drop the Emperor, and the token is out. Is gonna be bigger than the Valky, so I can start attacking. I don't even need to kill the Valky. Ah, but if they want to use those maps, then I might need to. I don't really want to use anything on the Valky, so I'm actually not gonna... Oh, Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Okay, I don't know what changed here just now, but I guess the opponent took a while to realize that, yeah, I think it's going to be tough for them to come back from this. I have the Shadowbringers veto for this for whatever big thing they play. They missed, I think they just didn't keep up on lands very well, and I don't know what's their hand. So yeah, I don't know, that game took long, but not really much happened, to be honest. But it's a victory nonetheless. On to the next game. Azorius Control versus Raffinity. Nice, cool name. Raffinity, not Affinity. Yes. Keeping it. Hall of Storm is the perfect turn to land. Oh, is it an elf? Yep, alright. Let's see if they run Badger too. Okey-dokey. Oh, I drew nicely as well, I have to admit. This Verdict and Normalize fit so nicely into this whole curve. Okay, I need to be careful though. They could have one particular thing which would destroy me, which is the Aven Interrupter. So I'm gonna pass. I think I'm gonna allow it. Because I have Verdict or Pinnacle Starcage coming up. And all they can get... Oh, okay, that's actually annoying. That was probably the best thing that they could have gotten there. And now they're gonna go for Ouroboros, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, draw a card. So this is really good for them. Gonna take the damage. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. The Aven Interrupter is gonna wreck me. I tell you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can deal with it. You know how? By destroying this particular land. Or, wait a minute. Exile all artifacts and creatures. No, I think I'm just gonna kill the badge. No, wait. How is this gonna work? I need to kill this land because this gives them the white that they need because the Aven Interrupter costs double white. Yeah, I'm seeing it clearly here. So now they only have 1 white mana and I can safely go for this. Now, I'm still not out of the woods yet. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is probably now I'm going to have to go for the Supreme Verdict. They're going to draw 1 card, luckily. Only. Yeah, Verdict, right? Still, they have 5 cards in hand. That stupid innocence is okay. I'm so glad they didn't play anything there. And when they play the next creature, I'm probably gonna have to kill that in response. Alright, let's do this first. See what they do, though. Like, they could bait me here. Oh. Like, as soon as they drop an Urobroid, I'm in trouble too. Don't have a good answer for this innocence. What? They don't even want the Uroboroid? Should I just go for Elspeth here? Yeah.
There's a bright future ahead. I welcome all allies.
Okay, so I took the kind of, let's say, risk here in playing the Elspeth. I have another Starcage. Alright, there's an Urboroi. Alright, so here we go. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to Starcage. And then plus the Elspeth.
More heroes for the cause.
Now they're going to gain so much life. Man, these freaking Enduring Innocence is destroying me because they're drawing 2 cards a turn and I am not. I am not drawing 2 cards a turn. The reason I didn't minus the Elspeth in the previous turn is because I would have lost it if I did that. Oh, they're just going to draw another card, which is so annoying. So annoying. Alright, Beza is pretty cool. Oh, it's the Interrupter. Of course, it's the Interrupter. No! Oh, no! Oh, no! No, this is lost cause now. This is a lost cause. I had to play this first in order to counter the interrupter. That was absolutely necessary. I messed it up. I messed it up. Yeah, the interrupter, GG. That was just GG. And I knew about the interrupter. But honestly, in the end, what won this game was the Innocence. It just outdrew me. The second Innocence. I mean, I got rid of the first one. But yeah, this is going to grow to a 6/6. I'm only going to be able to block 2 things. Yeah, GG. Even if I killed this, they're gonna attack for 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's no matter what, I'm dead. Oh, I think I misplayed it here. I mean, I had 2 Pinnacles and a Supreme Verdict, and they still won. That shouldn't happen, honestly. Yes, I did have fun, despite my facial expressions and reactions maybe don't suggest that, but come on, it was a fair game, and yeah. But yeah, I should have played the. I don't know why I kept hold of this so long. I should have played this, then played Beza, and then they would have interrupted, and I should have countered the interrupter. Then they wouldn't have a flyer. I would have had 2 tokens. I could have still decided what to do with Elspeth. I would have had a chance, but still, they're drawing 2 cards a turn, and that's, look at their hand. They have more cards in hand than me. I've never really found an opportunity to cast this, so... Alright, it is what it is. On to the next game. Azorius Control versus another seasoned Japanese player. So, tapped, untapped, untapped. Yeah. Turn 2 high noon. Not sure if it does anything against the deck that I'm playing against. Orzhov. That could be Orzhov. What? Greasefang? Oh, the Stone Brain. Oh my god, what a... Okay. Let's play this tapped. Let's put some stops. So suggest that I have no more lies up. So what are they gonna name with Stonebrain? Teferi or the Emperor or Beza? We'll see. Alright, now they know what I have. So next turn I still have, no matter what they pick, I will have a turn 4 play. But what is the opponent up to? I mean, the Stonebrain. Okay, I won't take it. Yeah, Teferi. Okay. They're really afraid of Teferi. All right. Sure. Pick whichever you want. The Wandering Emperor, okay. Sure, so I'll lose 3 Emperors. Alright. So what are my threats then? I have Elspeth, I have Beza, I have 2 anchorages, a Fountainport, so I still have ways to win the game. Yeah, I'll draw a card here. Alright, and then I do this. Picking up another draw spell and a farewell. Ooh, okay, but I have an answer to that. So for now, that's just not doing anything, right? No, it isn't. Wait, what? Oh, they foretold something. Picking up Otawara here as a spell. Okay, let me be careful here. Whenever one or more cards are put in exile from graveyards or the battle, so whenever something is exiled, do I need to pull the trigger on the farewell now? No, I don't. I can bounce if I feel like I'm in big trouble. Should I bounce now and then recast it and then I can normalize it? But if they drop one land, that plan goes down the window. So no. Here comes my death. A March seems pretty good. And an Elspeth? Yeah. Still gonna have to discard here, so what are we gonna do? What are we going to do? March this now for 4 mana? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna spend 5, I'm gonna have 3 mana up. I hope that's enough. Pass the turn. So that cost me a lot. Wait, I over-tapped, didn't I? Oh my god, did I over-tap there? And now I can't prevent this, so let's go. So, what to do next? Bounce it? Probably. I'll take a land. Alright, pass. So taking 4 damage here, is it the end of the world? Oh, no. The thing is, if I bounce it now, I still don't have a clean answer to it yet, so let's not do that yet. But for now, I'm just gonna make 2 soldiers and keep chump blocking that thing.
Join the fight.
And just increase the... That's fine. So currently my soldiers can, every turn, they can jump block the Ketramos, and my Elspeth will just grow. They'll gain life, but that's okay at some point. Yeah, this is going to be a long game. Sure, I guess. I mean, it's going to take out the High Noon as well. Yeah. Okay, I need to find... okay, should I pull the trigger on the Farewell next turn? I think so. I think so at this point. The problem is that the next Ketramos will immediately be active going forward forever. But, still.
I endure.
Do they have a man land? They don't. All creatures, enchantments, and graveyards. Alright, so what I'm digging for with nothing to dig is March of the Otherworldly Light. And, like, I hope they don't have an answer to Elspeth. This Normalize is pretty much dead. That's absolutely fine. That's perfect. That's really good for the next Ketramos.
I welcome all allies.
I can only bounce... No. I can even bounce my own. I'm just realizing. Okay. Pretty good. Protecting my Elspeth. Let's replay her.
Pairs of right. Ready arms.
So I do have to protect my threats, right? I only have a Beza left, a Kahira. The next, they have all my creature lands are under full control from their Field of Ruins. I can actually take out a Field of Ruin on their side if I wanted to. But that decision is to be made later. So they're down to 3 cards in hand, and there we go. Yes. All right. So. Yeah, key card in this matchup, absolutely. 2 key cards here, March and Farewell. Like having a clean answer to Ketramos is crucial in this situation against this particular deck. So perfect. All right, amazing. 4-1 in today's run, and I tell you, like personally, I know Azorius Control is not the typical, or it's not always tier 1 deck. It's kind of tier 1.5 to 2, I would say. But for me personally, I don't know. I feel like for me, when I played Pioneer, this is the most consistent deck for me. Maybe because I know it inside out at this point. But I feel like it's the only deck where I can really deal with everything. Thanks to the sweepers and the Pinnacle Starcage. And yeah, counter magic, get lost, March of the Otherworldly Light, Teferi, yeah, just so much. But more on that in the recap. Alrighty, 4-1, Azorius Control. Pioneer. And this is like this is just the traditional control deck at its best, I would say. Beza is a little bit is kind of the odd one here, a little bit. And High Noon is a little bit of an answer to just the state of Pioneer, but apart from that, it's traditional. We have, I'm not going to do the lands because I've talked about it many times before. There's just, you have such good non-basics here as well. So just soak them in, take a look at those. We all know what they do at this point, more or less. So let's talk about the rest. Get Lost, March of the Otherworldly Light, just an answer to all. I added an additional High Noon and took out one Get Lost because currently High Noon seems to be very important, particularly against the like Phoenix decks, Izzet decks mostly, because they like to play a lot of spells. They have the Corey Steel Cutter, so that's a very good answer to that. So that's, yeah, if you don't think you need that, you can always flex out, switch out one High Noon back for a Get Lost to just have a more answer, kind of a different type of answer. All right, counter magic, 2 Dovin's Veto for Normalize. Unfortunately, no 3 steps ahead. I'd love to have at least one like proper hard counter, but it's difficult to fit in. Elspeth Stormslayer, you could argue to remove that and put in a 3 steps ahead. However, Elspeth, as we saw, can be pretty crucial, as, I mean, this deck is very light on win cons, and in Pioneer, you do want to try and end the game when you can. So Elspeth helps in that regard, but that's another flexible slot if you're really fine-tuning the deck. Other than that, yeah, Sweepers, Pinnacle Starcage, Supreme Verdict, absolute key cards. For card draw, we have 4 Consults and 4 Deluges. We're not going with the stock up here because we don't want to, we do want to keep up our mana on the opponent's turn, also because we have Emperor. Yeah, we have a great Planeswalker selection, not 1 Narset, 3 Emperors, 1 Elspeth, and 2 Teferis. And then we have some tech cards. Well, actually, Farewell goes here. 2 High Noons as an answer to the current meta, to some very specific meta decks that like to play a lot of spells or chain a lot of spells. And Beza, because it just is so great. It's a threat, it's value, it's defense. It's just so versatile that we want to. You could also argue for having 1, so that's another flex slot. 1 Farewell is a definitely must-have in my opinion. I know it's expensive, but being able to get rid of basically anything in the mid to late game is super important. It can just reset the game for you, and it's also a way to deal with graveyards. It is slow, and it's not going to be reliable in the first 6 turns or 5 turns of the game, but at some point it will save your ass. It will save your bottom. And yeah, that's it for today's run. Let's have a look at some flavor text. What have we got that I haven't talked about yet? Let's do the Hengegate Pathway, Mistgate Pathway. I cannot read these runes, yet somehow they seem like a warning. Have we passed unknowingly into a new realm? Echen, Omen Seeker Navigator. And on that note, thanks for watching, have fun, see you in the arena, and peace.